Blackstone Audio presents Upstairs at the Roosevelts, Growing Up with Franklin and Eleanor, by Curtis Roosevelt. This book is read by Robertson Dean. To my dear wife, Marina. Introduction. Because my sister and I often lived with these close relatives, I came to know my Roosevelt grandparents, Franklin and Eleanor, well. Indeed, we lived in the White House for many years as youngsters and as teenagers as well, and also at the family's home at Hyde Park. One forgets that FDR was elected 4 times as president, and Springwood at Hyde Park, the big house, as my family referred to it, was my grandfather's home, in which he was born and to which he often returned, if only for a long weekend. Leaving Washington late in the evening, he could be home by early the next morning. These chapters, only a few of the many that form my recollections, are my memories, so of course they are opinionated. My sister might well have different views, but I believe I am a better observer than she is, and I know I have a better memory. The chapters cover a lot of ground, and much of it has been written about by FDR's biographers. I have the advantage of actually having been present in the scenes I describe, and indeed I am opinionated. What you will read here has been written over the past 10 years, although I have had trouble applying myself to the task in the past couple of years. Had it not been for the encouragement of my editor, Sarah Harrison, I do wonder if I would ever have completed them. Life in my mid-80s does slow me down. Chapter 1. My 12 Years in the White House. The question most frequently asked of me is, what was life like in the White House? A response saying that it was wonderful, fantastic, unforgettable, and yet a disaster only provokes a host of other questions. Until I wrote my book Too Close to the Sun, Growing Up in the Shadow of My Grandparents, Franklin and Eleanor, I hadn't thought too closely about this extraordinary experience of mine. But then I had to buckle down and think it through. I did, and a lot of illusions went out the window. 12 years is a long time in the life of a child. In 1933, I was a toddler, 3 years old, when we went to live in the White House. By 1945, when my grandfather, President Roosevelt, died, I was just 15. The White House had proved a steady series of events, punctuated by an equally steady stream of visitors. During those 12 years, circulating within that hothouse of bustling politics, I met a lot of people.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?